Hey there, Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. You know, one of the things that people talk to me about all the time is, Diane, how do I get stuff done fast? How do I get stuff done faster? How do I get more done this quarter than I got done last year? How do I get more done today than I typically get done in a week? And, there's a lot of different answers to the question, but people come to me with that partially because it's what I'm known for, right? Implementation, getting stuff done, GSDF, right? Get stuff done fast. And it's not about, like, bad quality, right? That's not it. It's about how do you get stuff done quickly. Well, part of the way that I do it, I'll just tell you, is I know this isn't a very popular word, but I'm pretty disciplined. Whatever my calendar says, that's what I'm doing, right? I don't take a lot of last minute appointments. I don't do, the phone might ring, but if I have something else on my calendar, right, clients know that the way to get to me is to send me an email. We'll set up an appointment. There's a lot of tips, but here's my question to you. Would you like to get stuff done quickly? Would you like to get more done in the second quarter of your business than you got done in the first? Would you like to get done more in the second quarter than you got done in all of 2021, right? Now, does that sound like pie in the sky? Maybe. It's not. If you know anything about me, you know that's not how I roll, right? I'm not going to tell you, I don't blow smoke. I'm not going to feed you a line, right? You literally can get done. Here's a better question. What if instead of working 8 or 10 or 12 hours every single day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, which by the way you should not be doing, but what if instead of doing that, you could work 4 hours a day? What if you could get everything done that you need to get done in your workday? So in 4 hours, pick any 4 hours. I don't care if it's midnight to 4 a.m., if it's 8 to noon, whatever the hours are. Maybe you're an evening person. You want to work from 8 o'clock until midnight or 6 to 10, whatever. What if you could get as much done in 4 hours as you're currently getting done in 8 or 10 or 12? Because I know a lot of you are working hard. You're working really, really hard, right? Well, there's a lot of things that we can do to speed up your work, to get you to a place that you're working less instead of more. Does that sound like a fantasy? And look, I'm not talking about leveraging your business. Yeah, you can do all that, hiring a team and all that. I'm talking about how do you, fill in your name, right? How do I, Diane Conklin, get more done today in 4 hours than I typically get done in an entire 8, 10, 12-hour day, or in 2 days, or in a week, right? Now, why am I talking about this? Because it's important, right? It's not about necessarily doing the right things. It's about doing things right? When it comes to speed. And there's a combination of both, right? But here's the thing. Most people are out there doing marketing plans, and they're talking about funnels, and they're speaking and podcasts, whatever it is that you're doing, right? Maybe you have a brick and mortar business and you sludge yourself in there every single day. Here's part of the issue. You've never sat down for 5 minutes and talked about and thought about, strategized with a coach or a mentor or somebody else in your industry, or even a team member that you respect, right? About how do we strategically engineer our growth? And how do we do it in such a way that we can grow quickly? Here's the thing, and this is just Diane and being the hard truth, right? You're probably in your own way. You are probably your very worst enemy. You're the bottleneck, right? How do you stop being the bottleneck? Well, you do it strategically. You don't just walk in the office one day and decide this is how we're going to do things, and as if by magic, it all changes, right? But you can strategically engineer your growth. What if you could strategically engineer your growth so that every week, every month this year, in 2022, that your income, your profit level went up every single month? Is it possible? Absolutely, it's possible. It could go up a little bit or it could go up a lot. It depends on you. Depends on what you want, right? So here's the thing. I'm getting ready to do a 3-day, it's really 12 hours, right? But I'm getting ready to do a boot camp, and it really is going to be a boot camp. So if you're not interested in making real change, if you're not interested in getting down and really doing some, ready? Here's the big word, some work on your business. I didn't say work in your business, work on your business. This is not for you. I'm just going to tell you that right off the top. But if you're interested in making the second, third, and fourth quarter of 2022 significantly different, not a little different, not just doing a little bit more, but significantly different, 3, 4, 5, 10 timesing what you've been doing and what you've done to this point in 2022, then check it out. Go to shiftitbootcamp.com. Shift. I know what some of you heard. It's not what I said. Shift, as in shift my business. Shiftitbootcamp.com and check it out. May 23rd, 24th, and 25th for 4 hours each morning. I'm going to do it virtually because I know there's still a lot of people who don't want to travel. Yes, I would love to be in a room with you. Yes, I would love to shake your hand, give you a hug, and be face-to-face. But for 3 days, from 9 a.m. Eastern until 1 p.m., we are going to get together, and we're going to strategically engineer the growth of your business for the rest of this quarter and the next 2 quarters of the year. It will be exponentially different than anything else that you've ever done. The investment right now is only $97. 12 hours of your time to get stuff to move yourself, your business, your profits, everything about your business, to move it forward faster. Is it worth it? Do you want it? Do you really want it? Because don't play. I'm not coming May 23rd, 24th, and 25th for those 4 hours on those 3 days to play. We're going to get some stuff done. We're going to work on your business so that you can move forward in the way that you want to move forward. Check it out. Go to shiftitbootcamp.com. SHIFTIT bootcamp.com. If you have questions, let me know. I hope to see you there. It's going to be an amazing 12 hours. I keep saying 3 days. It's not. It's really 12 hours of time together so that your business can make the shift that you've been wanting it to make. I can't wait to see you there. I'm Diane Conklin. If you have questions, let me know. Check it out. shiftitbootcamp.com.